Hello, hello, hello. Hey guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey Sergi, thank you for joining. Hey JPS, thank you for joining. God bless Toya. Who is that unknown person? Cleone Marshall, welcome, welcome, welcome. So I am here in the kitchen and I'm whipping up some, not sure if you can see it, some curry chicken. I already put in my curry. Big bad curry. Who know? No, right? And I just decided to jump on live and show you what I do on a day-to-day basis. I am a travel business owner. I'm a professional network marketer. And no, I don't have to have on my glasses to see what I'm doing, but I want to read the screen, so that's why I put on my glasses. I hope I don't gross you out. But anyway, I am actually a travel business owner for those of you who follow my page. And so a thought came to me just now while I was prepping for dinner. And I said, you know what, let me just jump on and talk to my peeps, right? And a lot of persons, when they think about starting a business, it doesn't have to be a travel business like mine, but any business at all, when you approach them as a network marketer to start a business, an investment, the first thing that some of them say is, hey, I am too busy. I don't have the time. I work a 9 to 5. I have to come home and I have to think about the kids, prepare them for the next day, homework and all of that. And they use that as an excuse, and many times that's not really a plausible excuse, to be honest, right? I know we do have a lot of things going on, and things happen. Life is lifing, and lives all the time, let me tell you that. So whether or not you start a business, life is going to be lifing. And some people have life hard, and I would say to somebody that, hey, just choose your hard. Are you going to be stuck in the hard life that you say life is hard, or you're going to try and seek another option to get out of it, right? And so I just wanted to jump on here real quick to show somebody that it can be done. Listen, I was a 9 to 5er, and when I started my business, I was working at the bank, right? I was a sales officer. And those of you who know about sales work in a bank, remember it was tough. So a lot of times I was out of the house by 6 o'clock to beat traffic, but what I would do first and foremost when I started this business was to, after doing my devotion in the morning, I would normally just put something on my WhatsApp. I would put something on my WhatsApp, as a marketing to say, hey, book this hotel with G2KR Vacations and Travel, and I'm off to work. So I left that. And then during my lunchtime or during any little spare time dealing with customers at the bank, I would just check it to see if anybody, reached out to find out, about a quote. That's how I would normally run my business. And then when I come home, so after working my 9 to 5, I would do my 5 to 9, because guess what? It's my business. Mark you, at that time, my children were younger. I have a whole husband, and you know how that go already. So you can't say I work a business, and you can't say you're tired because man want them thing. Yeah, I'm just keeping it real, and who know, right? So I just want to say to somebody today that when you are approached about a business idea, or if you yourself have a business idea, and as I said, it doesn't have to be travel, anything at all that you're thinking on, take the fact that you're busy and you can't do it out of your mindset, because that's gonna stop you, right? That will stop you from propelling and moving forward in your dream. And listen, a lot of times we're doing this 9 to 5 and they do not, our bosses do not value us. We are replaceable. I want to tell somebody that today. Oh, the pot is, it's coming together nicely. I'm not sure if you can see in there. Right, smells good too. The aroma is nice. Right? So a lot of times we are, presented with a business opportunity. Even for me, in the travel space, I would approach a lot of people. Over time, I've been doing it for 5 years. For those of you who are jumping on that don't know about me, and sometimes I get so passionate and I'm like, these people don't even know what they're missing out on, right? They just shut down an opportunity just like that, in the sake of an excuse, because really and truly it is an excuse. Being busy is an excuse. I want to tell you that, guys. Saying that you're busy to build your own empire, to build your own dream, is an excuse, and we want to stop romanticizing that. Especially as females. I don't know how many females are on here right now because I'm busy, prepping for dinner. But stop romanticizing that. Stop wanting to depend on a man for. You want to be independent. And even if you're working your 9 to 5, remember, guys, that supplementing your income is always good, because the 9 to 5 pay your bills. The 9 to 5 pays your bills, but the residual income that you'll get from a business that you are building is the one that will help you to live that lifestyle. So I am a part of 2 debt-free businesses. I am not sure how many of you on here would have heard of Planet Marketing and IntelliTravel. Now, IntelliTravel is the Coca-Cola of the travel space. If you have heard of any other travel business popping up, it's because of the idea of IntelliTravel, right? And we have been around for over 30 plus years, right? So far we have copped a lot of awards, one being the Magellan Award, the Travel Weekly Magellan Award, which is likely and will be compared to the Emmys or the Oscars, right? So we are out here doing the do, and travel agents are out and about booking those travels that people would have been booking with or without me or any other travel agent, right? So we are independent travel agents, and we decided, hey, we want to get a 1% of the 8 trillion, $10 trillion that is, being spent in the industry. And might I add that travel is the #1 research category online. So I don't know if what's this, Miss Flavius? You probably might be at work right now watching me, but I know you're there thinking, oh God, I'm so tired. Summer is coming up. I am so hot. I need to get on a beach, like what is behind me right here. Yes. And you are thinking about where your next destination is going to be. And so I want to submit to you that you can earn 70 to 80% of the business of the commission that is going into somebody else's pocket. You can earn that if you decide to test drive the business opportunity. If you decide to say, I'm busy, but I want to do the do. I want to bet on me. I want to give myself a chance. I want to give my kids a chance of something that I never had growing up. A lot of single parents are here with me, and a lot of persons who, even though they're married, the salaries aren't comparing or it's not matching up. You can use this business to supplement your income, right? So that's the travel part of the business. Give me a second, please. Right, me can talk to and prepare the food, right? So I have to prepare the food same time. But anyway, it's what I know, 2:13, and so far I have completed doing quite a few bookings. I have also done some house chores, and I'm now in the kitchen. So as a stay-at-home mom, you can work your business at home and still be there emotionally for your family. Okay? The other business, so the other business that I actually want to talk to you guys about is the Planet Marketing side of the business. So we would have touched on the travel side, but the Planet Marketing side of the business, that's the side I love. Listen, Mark, you know, when I started this business, I started it because I love the travel. I still love travel. I like to see people experiencing different places, getting different experiences, and creating memories. And I was booking travel long before I started this business, not knowing that I could have earned on it. So when I started, that was what my first love and passion was. But coming in to the business, I realized quickly that there's more money to be had. And so what I did was to jump on the meetings that they have, and every evening I come home from work, even though I was tired, I would have gotten home from work sometimes after 7, after 8, and I have to do some stuff first before jumping on. I made sure that I went on a meeting, and I have a little book, and every day, 1 second, let me show you something. So let me put this out the way so I can show you guys. So every evening I come home, I would make a little notes, because the information is so vast, I couldn't remember everything. And every time they talk about a compensation plan, like one of the stream of the money that I can access, girl, I'll be writing. And that's how I learned it over time. Do I know everything? No, I don't know everything about the business. I learned, and I'm still 5 years in. I learn it every day because we have training. So some of you come in and you're thinking, oh, I can't do this. It's too overwhelming. The information is too much. Yes, it's your business. I can tell you a secret. When I started the business, right, I usually would post flyers like, oh, I know how to book cruises. Did I know how to book cruises? Hell no. I didn't know how to do it. But the minute I got somebody that said, hey, I want a quote on Norwegian Cruise Line, I said to them, I managed myself, and I said to them, you know what? Thank you so much for reaching out to G2 Car Vacations and Travel. I will be more than happy to assist you. Allow me 24 to 48 hours to provide you with an update. And that was when Homegirl went on Google, went on YouTube. I also called the supplier, because we do have access to the suppliers, all the major suppliers in the world. And I called them. I said, hey, I have a client that wants to book. This is their date, how many people. And I got that quote from them off the bat. And I was able to provide that information to my client. They traveled, they took their insurance, and of course, I got paid. Right? So stop thinking, stop overthinking the business. It's not hard. It's fun actually. Stop overthinking the business. You can do it. All it needs is that you put faith over fear. Believe that. Once you decide that, hey, listen, I'm a go-getter. Once you know what your why is and the reason why you're going to be trying this business, either for your mother, for your kids, for your husband, for yourself, even your health. Because right now I am challenged in a way where I need to do a surgery. And I am working. This is my why right now. So it makes me push so that I can get the money to do my surgery, right? So we have to find something that will propel us to do the business the way that we want to, and so that we can enjoy life. Life is there to be lived. We need to stop working. Not that you're going to stop working your 9 to 5. The 9 to 5 pay the bills. It do, so we need it. Because when I started, as I said, I was at Scotiabank and I was getting that pay, and I stayed there for 1 year more. So I spent about 12 years at Scotiabank, and I did the business for 1 year to see where it would take me, to see if, hey, this is what I want to do. And then after that, I requested a redundancy. Was I in a position in this business yet to request a redundancy? No, I wasn't. I wasn't earning that much in this business yet. You know, so some people come in and they think, oh, I want to earn right away. Nope, it's not going to happen. It's a business that you have to build gradually, right? I wasn't earning, but I knew that I wanted more. And I knew that I wanted to build my own brand. I knew that I wanted to leave a legacy for my boys. You understand? So even after I pass away, it's not if, you know, it's when, because we're gonna go sometime, someday, we don't know when. But at least if I pass away, this business, I wanted to make sure that my children were okay, that they were not left with a bill, but they were left with they're going to be left with a will, right? They don't have to be fighting over anything. They may have a lot of troubles in their life, but money will not be one of the struggles that they face because of the legacy that I would have left them, right? So to start this business, it's $200 one time. You never ever pay that again, right? And then every month after 30 days, if you decide that you want to continue the business opportunity, hey, this is something I like. Wow, I want to continue it. Even though I'm not making a lot of money yet, I think I like it and I want to see where it will take me. After that, it's $60 after 30 days. Mind you, this is the only business that I know, because them can bank on it, right? They know that them business is like that, clock it. They say that, hey, if when you come in and you think, oh, you know what, Keisha did talk good, you know, and that's the only reason why I decided that I would start the business. Well, if it was emotions that you used to start the business is saying, hey, if you want to drop out, if you want to come out before 30 days, just send us an email. You will get back your $200. So it's a win-win. You can come in, get some certification. You can come in, book some travel and still get paid before the 30 days. And then if you decide, hey, that this is not for me, I want out, you can get back your $200. But after 30 days, you will start paying $60, and then the $200 is not refundable after that. All right, so I hope that's clear. And if it is not, we have a meeting later tonight at 8 o'clock. You can DM me and I will send you the information, the DM for the info for the meeting link, right? But listen, guys, take it from me, I am an average girl. And I'm going to show you one better thing. Look at this. I am at home. When I'm at home, I'm going to dress up. But because I was coming on live a while ago, I said, you know what? Look at this. I'm an ordinary girl. I just put on a cap, right? Just to come and talk to you. So you don't need to be overthinking the business. You can work it from home. You can work a business from home. You can work it from anywhere. Once you have a smart device, you can go on the beach and work it. You can go on the hotel and work it. You can work it from your desk at work. You can work it from your hospital bed, anywhere at all. Because guess what? This business is on steroids, right? So, and you don't need to be worried about, hey, I have to give it 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day, 8 hours a day, right? No, you don't need that. You just need to work your business in small pockets. 5 minutes here, just to reach out to somebody and say, hey, do you know that I do travel now? The next time you're traveling, book your travel with me. Done. Boom. Right? You can reach out to somebody and say, you know, I see you do a lot of traveling. How about starting your travel business and earning, right? Invite them to the meeting. You don't need to do no talking. Our success coaches are there to answer all the questions, all the concerns of your prospects. Just stop overthinking it, guys. That's all I want to say to you today. I am at home, I'm doing the do, I'm going back into prepping, and I want to leave you there with that. So stop saying that you're busy. Stop being busy for you. Stop being busy for you. That's all I want to say to somebody. Stop being busy for you. The big man them, the boss them, the CEO them a make them money. Them have them money, them leaving the legacy that we are working so hard for on that 95 to feed them picnic, right? So how about we just put in something, just put in at least 10% of energy to ours, to our business, right? Tomorrow, if your 9 to 5 tell you, you know, I think we're overstaffed or we are top heavy, what are you going to do? What will you do when they say we don't need you anymore? Get a plan B. Get a plan B, girls. Get a plan B, gentlemen. Get a plan B, right? That's all I have to say today. Thank you so much to everybody that jumped on. I saw quite a few people. I didn't see any questions in the chat, but quite a few persons joined, and I appreciate you for taking, whether it's a minute, 2 minutes, or the entire time that I am here on live, to just join me. From time to time, I will jump online as something comes to my thoughts. Because I'm a random person. I don't know if it's a Gemini thing, but I am so spontaneous, right? And so, you're not going to get script when you come to me. I am not a scripted person at all, right? So I talk, and I talk from my heart, and I talk to people, average people like myself, right? So I've run through all the messages. I'm not seeing any questions, but if you do have any questions, you can jump in my DM. It's open, and I'll be more than happy to answer. If you want to jump on a meeting to hear the full presentation, breakdown of the business, then jump in my DM as well, and to also hear the aggressive compensation plan that we have, jump into my DM as well. So good day, everybody. Happy Tuesday to you all. And thank you so much for joining. Peace out.